c'est 9 mois de monsieur. Qui sacrifice qui doit grand pour Haïti? C'est bon outil là, et puis malé. Bon, elle est malé. Ça n'a pas avec centrale électrique qui a construit. Mon Okai Captain Gouan, mon Jacques Mel Captain Gouan, mon Saint-Marc Captain Gouan, mon Bateau Prince Captain Gouan. Ça n'a pas avec. Bon, nous disons, moi-même, je profite de l'occasion pour me dire non, l'autre fois encore. La seule façon qu'on arrive diriger le pays, c'est la démocratie. Démocratie, c'est une élection. Je ne pas aucun côté dans la constitution du pays. Je ne pas qui côté dans la constitution qui prévoit la transition, monsieur. Bon, nous-mêmes qui demandons là, ça nous plaît, élection ou transition? Qui ça nous plaît? Ah bon. Ah, ça nous plaît? Ah bon. Ça veut dire, dis monsieur, dis 14, 15 nègres. C'est 14 à 15 taux, mais c'est transition. Pas la veille, Dieu, ça veut dire. En tout cas, monsieur, nous tendez, suspendre parler d'affaires nous connaissons nous aimer. Ça qui fait nous riches, ça qui fait nous séparer pays à nous 6-7. Chaque temps, un président venu, nous courir d'elle, nous faire paix pour l'aller pour le loger pays avant nous. Monsieur me dit nous ça, nous avons contrat coupé, nous coupé net. Contrat ça va jamais le pays. Jamais. Si c'est, attendez, si c'est ça fait couper contrat, c'est lui qui fait couper y a boulé, nous tous disons ça. Comment c'est chercher de l'eau? Moi-même, c'est beaucoup de l'eau à bon côté, ma bête est différente. Mais ma continuer à chercher tout côté qui tiresse. Si on tiresse dans mon, pas faire bouche moins longue pour tel ban moi, parce que ma privé sur vous. Parce que même mon tableau là, président, côté tiresse pas tout du nord, avec jeune tout du nord. Ça veut dire, faut mal chercher tiresse là dans mon, pour me botter le tout du nord. Ça veut dire, ou même, qui te fait vous, ou comprendre, c'est propre pays, nous 5-6, et puis nous comprenons Haïti chérisé pour nous, bah ça finit. Et moi, je dis, tout le monde connaît un entrepreneur, ça veut dire que nous sommes un monde qui a l'argent. Nous sommes un monde qui connaît ça, ça veut dire utiliser quoi. Nous ne pouvons pas réagir au monde qui a l'argent. Nous n'avons pas qu'à amis qui connaissent. Nous n'avons pas qu'à amis qui travaillent. Mais on a qui décide, seul client c'est l'État, nous devons ça, nous avons coupé ça. Net, pas mal, monsieur.
Ancien président Jovenel Moïse. Ancien président Jovenel Moïse.
Look, did you know there was a government-funded education grant that could deposit up to $38,070 directly into your bank account? Yeah, that's right. Anyone who is
Ancien
unemployed.
président Jovenel Moïse. Et nous ne pouvons pas parler, nous ne pouvons pas parler, nous ne pouvons pas chercher notre interview encore. Côté président a parlé, nous pouvons aller dans elle, nous pouvons aller dans elle. On dit tant, les amis mieux, bonsoir, qui j'en ai, tout le monde qui j'en ai, les amis mieux, bonsoir, qui j'en ai, comment tout bagaille. Et à Soya, nous, comme nous dit déjà dans le commencement, nous dit que nous tendons qui côté, nous tendons qui côté, et monsieur a parlé de qui ça, l'ambassade américaine dit dans le pays d'Haïti. Et nous tendons ça en pile. Après ça, nous tendons côté Yoti et ancien premier ministre. Excusez-moi, premier ministre, dans le dossier assassinat président Jovenel, ça, lui, va entrer là-dedans, et moi, je fais déclaration président Jovenel avant de mourir, avant de faire quelques là-dedans. nous allons voir une déclaration qui est tellement boulée et qui fait des vérités et l'actuellement, nous pouvons finir.
Chaise là, si chaise on est dans balai, tout n'est pas mon président pas chita. Pour qu'il pas quelqu'un qui pour moi. De pour il tout chita là. Et puis pour donc comme ça, faut pas manger ça. Ça, c'est un beau projet président pour le pays parce que le développement de ce pays ne peut pas se faire sans ce projet président. Faut ce qu'a parlé, ou chita sous chaise là, peuple là même, l'argent peuple là, n'a même gros nèg. Bel y a acheté. Quand il a acheté Miami Beach, quand il a acheté Paris, quand il a acheté à Londres. Attendez? Et puis, j'entendais, chaque grain, j'entendais fête petite, ou bien fête madame, petit bag ou plus petit, ou bien diamant sous les bacs là, 10 000 $. Mais comment? C'est au dos, nous. Je dis, c'est ça la décision, ça me fait me fâcher comme ça. C'est ça, je dis, je prends 12 millions, ça. Mais 12 millions, c'est pas 12 millions seulement pour la terre, non? EDH là, nous, à tout. Sur l'autre grand manger EDH, il y a même 12 millions. EDH vient 8, oui, 20. C'est 20 millions de dollars la carotte là, de coûter chaque mois. Yes. Faut nous connaître, c'est ça le décoûter. 20 millions de dollars par mois. Et dans le budget national, là, chaque année, l'argent, ça folle là. Depuis au ministre Finance, ou pas mettre comme ça dans le budget, on va garantir un job là. Ministre dit, hein? Ou pas du job là, même pas ton point soit quitté. 20 millions, pour parler dans le budget, ça veut dire, on fait un exercice. Année à 12 mois. 20 millions multipliés par 12, fait combien? Fait combien? 240. Mais, je sais qu'on a l'argent, ça. 240 millions de dollars chaque année. Au président fait 5 ans. Multiplier 240 par 5. On allait. 1 milliard 200 millions de dollars au petit groupe vagabond volé campé nos pays. Yo gen en main chaque 5 ans. Même, m'a dit non, la décision comme président, nous n'a pas l'ambile. M'a dit non ça, nous sommes ici, tout le monde bon ça. Nous sommes ici à toute chaise. M'a demandé pour prêter chaise pour chita. Avait dit, moi-même, l'aime river l'autre bois, bon monde qui n'a pas problème à personne. Tout le monde bon ça. Pas un problème couleur, pas un problème pour me dire railler tel comme qu'il est riche, moi pauvre. Non, pas de problème à personne. Mais il y a problème avec les gens qui comprennent l'envoyement dans le peuple là. Ou vraiment là-dedans, m'a coupé ce problème là. Et c'est ça me veut. Qui fait que aujourd'hui, point de paix, gros centrale électrique tout neuf qu'a construit là, qui vient dans 4 moteurs de 2 MW, ça fait 1 MW, qui vient en bas. C'est ça que fait. Centrale ça, il va construire en tout, parce que je me c'est sur 9 KOT, pour le centrale solaire qui accompagne, parce que c'est plus gros centrale hybride. C'est une centrale hybride. Centrale ça, il va marcher et avec soleil et avec diesel. Il va l'alimenter de Ansa-Voleur jusqu'à Bassin Bleu. Ça veut dire réseau électrique là. Moi, nous sommes mal vétalés. Je dis nous qu'il est la fini. Moi, je dis nous ça. Je dis à moi là, je ne pas venir là pour parler avec nous. L'autre parole, je vais m'expliquer nous, côté nous voyons. Ça me dit nous bien. Pour nous connaître bien, c'est dans le palais de Lucie. Lucie? Ah bon. Parce que quand j'aime dans l'aise, moi, au ben là. L'ordre, au ben. Si je vois, c'est tchut, ouais, on y a un problème. Quand il y a, une journée, il y a 24 heures. Pourquoi on y a 3 heures dans le sommeil? Parce que, ou une conviction, ou qu'on peut sortir. C'est parce que je suis dans le temps. Je connais étudier, je connais étudier dans notre tête ridap. Je connais mes petites qu'est-ce qu'il a, nous ont je parlé de rencontrer Tiworo, je dis Tiworo comme ça. Maintenant, qu'est-ce que c'est ton maman pour moi? La maman mourit, c'est moi la qui tue maman. Je dis à moi la kill, grâce ça. Il va exister encore. C'est ça. Mais qu'on est misère ça yo. On sur route là, on a regardé dans la glace, me dit mes amis, est-ce que c'est de moi à parler à moi-même, un criminel, un voleur. Je me demande, est-ce que c'est moi? Moi qui suis là dans votre frère, monsieur. Là, c'est de moi à parler. Et pourtant, c'est pas gars qui tellement commence à faire mal, n'est que tu regardes. Voyez, tu n'es pas allé vite. Voyez, tu aller. Tu fais dans le pays. Les pour jour matin, pour me sortir la caille, moi, comme président, j'en ai 27 barricades. Comme président, il y a mal dans le palais. 27. Ça veut dire, les millions de moins compte ça qui a passé. Je me dis, bon, après 2 ans,
mais champion. Non, vraiment, mais champion, c'est.
Pas crier. Mais c'est à crier. Voilà où crier, John.
Mais champion. C'est mais champion.
Pas crier.
Sorry. What? The water fountain where you and your high school sweetheart definitely held hands for the first time? That's okay.
TV, beautiful TV. Man. TV. What's going on, my sister? What's going on, sister? What's going on? What's up? What's up, man? I think what's it called again? I think My butt adventure was the first one who gave me my butt was give me my butt told me she set the reminder. But it looked like the reminder is not working. Thank you for coming, sister. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think you're the first one here live with me. Thank you, sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing? How's everything go for you? Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I should get some music on the background, right? Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, sister. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Long time don't see. I think I see you. You get ads. Don't worry about the ad. Skip the ad. Come up. Skip the ad. Come up, TT. Don't worry about the ad. I was eating some peanut. That's all. Some peanut there. Yeah, she was there, and she told me she set the reminder, but I don't think she's not there yet. She's not here yet. She's not sure yet. Thank you for coming, sister. Let's say first come, first serve. You skip my ad for real? That's me. You're gonna pay me for it. You're gonna give me the money. I don't think that's one penny. So make sure you send me the penny, okay? Make sure you send me the penny, okay? That's one penny. Make sure you send it to me. You skip my card. Skip my ad. No good TTTV. Beautiful. Yeah, we do. I do miss you guys also. It's kind of it's just like a little bit busy, and sometimes you don't really have time for. You don't really have time to, you know, and sometimes do visit. I do visit my vlog and Aiken, but I can't really stay there. I gotta leave it on, and I'm still wander around. The time is not easy, but it is very tough. But I miss you. I miss you. I see Wina Kwa doing on Facebook. She jamming on Facebook, huh? It looks like they don't like YouTube that much. They don't want to spend too. They don't want to spend too much time on YouTube now. Most people go to Facebook. They try to monetize the channel. Yeah, they try to monetize YouTube also. Me time, me time, me time, me time, me lovely time, me lovely time, me lovely time. What's cooking, me lovely time? Oh my God, how many channels do you have? Ad? Oh my God. And look at this. It looks like she loses a lot of weight. Beautiful. And thank you for coming, sister. And thank you for coming. How many channels do you have? You got Ed Drama. You got Mita. You got what else again? Thank you for coming, Mita. Thank you, Mita. We've been miss everybody. We miss everybody. I miss y'all so much. I pretty much see Akem doing LS pretty much every day, and my vlog don't do LS past couple days. I don't see one. Huh? What happened? What happened? What oh, because of the game? But then I think you go get it back. So using a drama, right? Or a drama or Mita is monetized channels also, right? What happened, Ed? What happened? YouTube is must play with us, and then why we take we fight so much time before we even get monetized. Yeah, what happened, Ed? Is what you're saying. Let's see what happened. And my channel and blah, 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 okay. So what was happening? You don't know? What you mean you don't know? They should send you a memo. They should send you what you're up, and they should write you a memo and let you know why they demonetize the channel. I mean, we fight so much for this channel, and then I feel so bad when I hear YouTube is doing this to us. I mean, this is not fair. We fight too much. We take too much time before we even get there, and then in just a second, and then you lose everything. This is crazy. This is crazy. Sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that. And I thought you don't use it. That's what I thought. I said, okay, you don't use it because I always see you with all different channel, air drama, Mita, and everything like that. But Mita is monetized too, right? It's monetized Mita, right? That's crazy. Sorry to hear that, man. I don't know why YouTube does that, and there's a lot of people losing the channel like that. That's probably the same reason. And so everybody's going to Facebook, using Facebook a lot. That's probably why. We're gonna house. We gotta talk about it in the house. So yeah, Mita is monetized. Okay, even they have joined the same access. Oh yeah, how come you do that? Because of your name, you cannot use it too. Okay, it's probably okay. Oh, so that mean you telling me when people got four different channels, so they gotta use the same. Okay, the same access. Okay, Yeah, okay, okay. That's why Serena Kwana, she's on YouTube. She's I'm sorry, Facebook. Her channel's monetized on Facebook also. I don't think so. I think so. Sorry to hear that, Ed. Let's be careful. I think that happened because you using the game by the end. Yeah, but it's not. It's okay that happened, but it's not okay because what happened is, and you got to, we got fight too much to get your channel monetized, and now let me get some music on there. Yeah, we fight too much for that. This is not fair. Jovenel Moïse, Michel Mateli, two best friends. Ex-president, president get assassinated. René Preval died. Justin Briver, provisoire. Haïti, c'est tellement passé président. Par contre, ça vous donne encore. Tellement que ça va se président. Me tie. What's going on, beautiful? Tonight, nobody show up here tonight, huh? It's okay. Only you and I, and that's it. Only you and I. Only you and I. Only you and I, and everybody's gone. Just here, my friend. Thank you. My life isn't ours. My life isn't ours. My life isn't ours. My life isn't ours. Thank you, sister. Oh la la. 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 Bel moon. Oh la la. Beautiful, my vlog. Oh la la. Oh la la. Thank you for coming, sister. Thank you for coming, sister. Thank you, thank you. What happened, my vlog? I don't see my life. What happened? I don't see you doing live for past 2 days. What's going on in my life? Beautiful, mindfulness life. Mita, hello, Mita. Mita, hello, hello. What happened, my vlog? I don't see you doing LS for past couple of days. What happened? When I check, I don't see you. What happened in my life? Why I did not see you live? I see you doing something here. Oh, my vlog, my life. You pregnant, baby girl. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Wish you well. Wish you well. Hope you feel well. Hope you feel well, okay? How do you know? Did you go to the doctor? What? You're funny, my vlog. Don't joke. Don't say that. Don't say that, okay, my vlog? That's the police. Don't say that, my vlog. It's still there. It's not your time yet, but it's still there. Trust me. You got any kids? Hmm? Yep. Don't say that. I am okay, just hanging up. Just hanging up. I am there, just hanging up. Just hanging there, that's all. Hanging there, hanging there, hanging there. I'm going good. What about you? I'm doing good. What about you? Can't complain. Hmm. Did you see AK? Where's the AK? You find out. So tomorrow you're gonna do Ellis tomorrow, right? Yeah. So you're gonna do Ellis tomorrow, right? Yeah, I can. Yeah, you all asleep. AK all asleep. He probably still sleep, yeah? Probably still sleep. Why you know Melly was Alice premiere? She doing a premiere now. Melly was Alice doing the premiere. AK will sleep late, he eat late, wake up late. That's why he say his mom told him. Yep. That's it. Can wake up late, sleep late. Yep. My vlog, only me and you tonight. Where's everybody go? Everybody going away. 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 My life. Me, I say, cheer. Everybody going away. Everybody going away. My vlog, maybe they, my life, maybe they forget about me, right? Since you don't do Ellis for a long time, everybody forget about you. Everybody forget about me. They don't love me. They don't love me anymore. They don't love me anymore. Mm. They don't love me anymore. Oh, I feel bad. What is that action? Me don't know. Me, I will do this later, Babu. So you're gonna be live tomorrow. Feel okay, right? Yeah. To me, it's gonna be tomorrow. For you, it's gonna be later. When you get 7 a.m. and what now? You have 9 a.m. right? 9 a.m. and I got 9 p.m. Yeah, you get 9 a.m. I get 9 p.m. Almost 12 hour time, right? Or 9:48. Yeah, I got 9:48 a.m. also. P.m. I'm sorry, I got 9:48 p.m. and you get 9:48 a.m. Um, Me, Thai, Edward, you're not a Filipino, right? Yeah, you're a Filipino or you're somewhere else, right? You're Filipino. Oh, my life, say we love you always. Thank you, my life. Oh my God, I see Annie cute. I think I see Annie cute in the house. Annie cute is in the house. Cutie, Ali cute, cutie, Ali cute. Thank you, sister. Long time don't see Ali cute. I miss you, Ali cute. You don't miss me, right? But I do miss you. Mhm. We love you. Oh, I love you too. Thank you, Ed Vlog. Ed Vlog say, my life say, Ed, Ali cute. Ali cute, thank you. No, my life said that, not Ed Vlog. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Thank you, guys, for coming. And I think it's crazy when you don't do LS often, everybody forget about you, right? You don't do it often, everybody forget about you. Mita is in the house, guys. Mita is in the house. Anikut is in the house. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Mita, Mita, first person here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. What's cooking, guys? What's cooking? What's going on, guys? Anikut, beautiful. What's up, Anikut? What's going on, Anikut? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's cooking? Anikut, how you doing with your channel? Don't tell me your channel has been demonetized. No, still there. That don't happen to you again, Anikut. My sister, my sister, my sister. My sister, my sister. Thank you so much, Mita, beautiful. Still there with me. Was the first one here with me. Anikut is in the house, guy. I need to say she's in the house. She's gone. No, she's not. Yes, she's gone. She's gone. Hey, that's six. That's just six for me. TTTV, green in the house, green in the house. Thank you, TTTV. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for becoming a member. Thank you, sister. You the best. Thank you so much, the TV, for the member. Thank you for the member. Thank you for the member. Member in my language means peanut butter. Mamba means peanut butter in my language. Mamba, peanut butter. Membership. Thank you, TV. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are the best. Thank you, guys. Thank you. My life. You member, my life. I don't order them. Don't play with me, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We appreciate you guys so much. Hello, TTTV. Hello, Day Wafa. What is that? Day Wafa. What is that? Hmm? What is that, my blog? Day Wafa. Day? Why or day? Day Wafa. Let's go, guys. Let's get what happened? The cameras are less. Is that? This is crazy. My life. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Hi. Q, thank you, sister. Thank you for coming, sister. Nice to see you in here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Cute. Happy to see you, Cute. Long time don't see, my friend. Long time don't see. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. We got 5 million put them out, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So, yes, we are family, guys. We are family. A long time don't see. Long time don't see, guys. Long time, long time. Thank you, Q. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister, for the red, super shot. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you for the super shot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Q. Thank you, my friend. Much love, guys. Much love. Much love. Much love. Thank you so much, Q. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like everybody forgot. That's what happened when you rode wireless for 15 years. Everybody forgot about you. Yes, yep. God. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much. Everybody for coming. Thank you so much to the TV also. Thank you so much. I think you appreciate that. Appreciate that, guys. You guys are the best. My vlog say much love. Beautiful heart. Thank you, thank you. Blue is my favorite, right? Red is power. Thank you, Aniki. Aniki said power with the money. Power. Power money. Power. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We got 3 million people in the house, guys. It's not 3,000, it's 3 million. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We got 3 million people in the house, guys. That's a lot, huh? That's a lot of people, huh? My life, thank you. My life is still there with me.
Economy, where the overwhelming share of the benefits go to big corporations and the very wealthy? Or are we going to take this moment right now to set this country on a new path? One that invests in this nation, creates real sustained economic growth, and that benefits everyone, including working people and middle class folks. That's something we haven't realized in this country for decades. The data is absolutely clear. Over the past 40 years, the wealthy have gotten wealthier. Too many corporations have lost their sense of responsibility to their workers, their communities, and the country. Just look at the facts. CEOs used to make about 20 times the average worker in the company that they ran. Today, they make more than 350 times what the average worker in their corporation makes. Since the pandemic began, billionaires have seen their wealth go up by $1.8 trillion. That is, everyone was a billionaire before the pandemic began. The total accumulated wealth beyond the billions they already had has gone up by $1.8 trillion. Simply not fair. And how is it possible that 55 of the largest corporations in this country paid $0 in federal income taxes? They made over $40 billion in the year 2020, and they paid zero. Think about that. $0 in federal taxes on $40 billion in profits. How is it possible that the wealthiest billionaires in the country can entirely escape paying income tax on what they've made? How is it possible for millionaires and billionaires that can pay a lower rate of tax than teachers, firefighters, or law enforcement officers? Here's the simple truth. For a long time, this economy has worked great for those at the very top. Ordinary, hardworking Americans, the people who built this country, have been basically cut out of the deal. And I've said this from the time I announced I was going to run. I believe this is a moment of potentially great change. This is our moment to deal working people back into the economy. This is our moment to prove the American people that their government works for them, not just for big corporations and those at the very top. When I was sworn in as president, the nation was struggling to pull out of the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. Job growth was anemic, with just over 60,000 new jobs per month in the 3 months before I was sworn in. Then we went to work and passed the American Rescue Plan back in March. And it worked. It's still working. Over the last 3 months, we've been creating on average 750,000 new jobs per month. Our economy is growing at the fastest rate we've seen in nearly 40 years. Our recovery is unique in the world. We're the only developed country in the world whose economy is now bigger than it was before the pandemic. While this is all good news, I know many Americans are still struggling to make it through each and every day. For too many, it's harder and harder to pay the bills, food, gas, rent, healthcare. I get it. We still have a long way to go to get the economy where it needs to be. As I've said for a long time, coming out of this economic crisis as deep as the one we're in was never going to be easy. But we're doing it, and we can continue to do it. COVID, supply chain issues, bad actors seeking to profit off the pandemic are all contributing to the challenges we're facing. That's why I've made getting COVID under control my top priority from my first day as president. Everything from our public health to our economy depends on this. We've made enormous progress against the virus through the summer, and now we put ourselves in a strong position to battle this Delta variant. That's why the actions I proposed on vaccines last week are so critical. From requiring federal workers to get vaccinated, requiring healthcare workers to be vaccinated, requiring employers with over 100 employees to institute vaccine and or test protocols, calling on for them to be able to know what their employees are doing before they walk through the door. Calling for vaccine or test requirements to enter big venues. And a whole series of steps I propose to protect our kids in schools. Wall Street firms have analyzed the impact of these plans, and they're projecting that these new requirements will help 12 million more Americans get vaccinated, which will help more businesses stay open and more Americans back to work. The data shows that the overwhelming majority of Americans agree with my proposal. There's no surprise, given that 76% of American adults have already gotten at least one shot. But we're facing a lot of pushback, especially from some of the Republican governors. The governors of Florida and Texas are doing everything they can to undermine the life-saving requirements that I propose. And some of the same governors attacking me are in states with the strictest vaccine mandates for children attending school in the entire country. For example, in Mississippi, children are required to be vaccinated against measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, hepatitis B, polio, tetanus, and more. These are state requirements. But in the midst of a pandemic that has already taken over 660,000 lives, I propose a requirement for COVID vaccines, and the governor of that state calls it, quote, a tyrannical type move. A tyrannical type move. This is the worst kind of politics, because it's putting the lives of citizens of their states, especially children, at risk. And I refuse to give into it. These policies are what the science tells us we need to do. They're going to save lives. They'll protect our economic recovery as well and allow the economy to continue to grow. We're also going after the bad actors and pandemic profiteers in our economy. There's lots of evidence that gas prices should be going down, but they haven't. We're taking a close look at that. Taxpayers in this country also have paid for extraordinary effort to keep our country going over the past year or so. Unlike the last administration, which resisted oversight and allowed taxpayers to be victimized by fraud, we're working hard to protect vulnerable Americans from having their identities stolen As a consequence, their unemployment checks stolen as well. And we're going to offer organized criminal. We're going to go after organized criminals that defraud America or misuse COVID funds. Look, we're also taking a closer look at places in our economy where fewer and fewer corporate giants are controlling more and more of the marketplace in the areas they work. Just look at agriculture and the food industry. A very small number of giant corporations now dominate the market, which gives them the ability to drive up prices because they face so little competition. As we work to build healthier competition in our economy and crack down on bad actors, the American Rescue Plan, which we passed in March, is still working to give hardworking Americans, hardworking people, some relief. One of the best examples of that relief is the expansion of the child tax credit, which in effect is essentially a historic tax cut for families with children. Just yesterday, 39 million working moms and dads got their direct payment. That money is going to help cover groceries, the mortgage, new pairs of shoes, all the things that kids need. It's a tax cut for working families. So we're working to provide as much relief as we can right now to American families. But here's the truth. Yes, the pandemic has caused a lot of economic problems in the country. But the fact is our economy faced challenges long before this pandemic struck. Working people were struggling to make it long before the pandemic arrived. Big corporations and the very wealthy were doing very well before the pandemic. That's why I've said, starting back in my campaign for president, that it's not enough to just build back. We have to build back better than before. And that's how it all begins. Big corporations and the super wealthy have to start paying their fair share of taxes. It's long overdue. I'm not out to punish anyone. I'm a capitalist. If you can make $1 million or $1 billion, that's great. God bless you. All I'm asking is you pay your fair share. Pay your fair share. Just like middle class folks do. But that isn't happening now. Today in this country right now, the top 1%, for example, evade an estimated $160 billion in taxes that they owe each year. Not new taxes, taxes that they owe. And the way it works is this. If you're a typical American, like I suspect most of the press people sitting in front of me here, you pay your taxes. Why? Because you get a W-2 form. It comes in the mail every year. The IRS gets that information as well. Your taxes get deducted from your paycheck, and you pay what is owed beyond that. That's why 99% of working people pay the taxes they owe. But that's not how it works for people with tens of millions of dollars. They play by a different set of rules, and they're often not employees themselves. So the IRS can't see what they make and can't tell if they're cheating. That's how many of the top 1% get away with paying virtually nothing. It's estimated by serious economists that that number is about $160 billion collectively owed each year that doesn't get paid. It's not an even playing field. My plan would help solve that. For example, it would give the IRS the resources it needs to keep up with the lawyers and accountants and the super wealthy. It would ask just for 2 pieces of information from the banks of these folks. That amounts that come into their bank accounts and what amounts go out of their bank accounts. So that the wealthy can no longer hide what they're making. And they can finally begin to pay their fair share of what they owe. That isn't about raising their taxes. It's about the super wealthy finally beginning to pay what they owe, what the existing tax code calls for. Just like hardworking Americans do all over this country every tax day. Look, and like I said just a few minutes ago, 55 most profitable corporations in America paid 0 in federal income taxes on what amounted to $40 billion in profit. Not a penny. That's not right. My economic plan will change that. Not punish anybody, just make them pay their fair share. But my Republican friends in Congress don't want to change the law. So what are they doing? They're attacking me and my plan, which is fine. But if you're going to have a debate, let's have an honest debate. My Republican friends are attacking my plan, saying it's big spending. Let me remind you, these are the same folks who just 4 years ago passed the Trump tax cut, totaling almost $2 trillion in tax cuts. A giant giveaway to the largest corporations in the top 1%. And listen to this, almost none of that $2 trillion tax cut was paid for. It just ballooned the federal deficit. In fact, the unpaid bills racked up by the last administration are projected to increase the national debt by more than $8 trillion over time. What I'm proposing is totally different from that approach for 3 reasons. First, my plan is paid for. It's fiscally responsible because our investments are paid for by making sure that corporations and wealthy Americans pay their fair share. Second, we're not going to raise taxes on anyone making under $400,000. That's a lot of money. Some of my liberal friends are saying it should be lower than that. But only corporations and people making over $400,000 a year are going to pay any additional tax. And third, not only will no one making under $400,000 see their taxes go up, the middle class are going to get some tax cuts, some breaks. My plan benefits ordinary Americans, not those at the top who don't need the help. It's a historic middle class tax cut, cutting taxes for over 50 million families. My Republican friends are making a different choice, though. They'd rather protect the tax breaks of those at the very top than give tax breaks to working families. It's that simple. But let me ask you this. Where is it written that all the tax breaks in the American tax code go to corporations on the very top? I think it's enough. I'm tired of it. For me, it's pretty simple. It's about time working people get the tax breaks in this country. That's what my plan does. And here's what it also does. By asking big corporations and very wealthy to pay their fair share, it makes it possible to invest in America, to invest in the American people. According to leading economists, forecasters like Moody's and major international financial institutions, my plan will create jobs, make us more competitive, and grow our economy and lessen, not increase, inflationary pressure. I don't know if it's been handed out today, but by the way, 15 Nobel laureates in economics released a letter yesterday arguing that exact same point. They said, and I quote, and this is from 15 Nobel laureates in economics, quote, because this agenda, the one I'm talking about, mine, because this agenda invests in long-term economic capacity and will enhance the ability of more Americans to participate productively in the economy. It will ease long-term inflationary pressures. It will ease it. I might highlight just a few provisions of my plan. I know this is long and I apologize, but it's important, I think. My plan lowers the cost of daycare and childcare and elder care for families. And the added benefit of allowing millions of people, mostly women, who are not able to go back to work because of very young family members or elderly people they're taking care of. Allow them to go back to work. It's estimated in the millions can't go back. Lowers healthcare premiums for millions of families. Lowers prescription drug costs by giving Medicare the power to negotiate lower drug prices. And it strengthens Medicare by adding dental, vision, and hearing coverage for if you're on Medicare. It also extends the tax cut for families with kids that we passed in the American Rescue Plan in March. All of this will mean thousands of dollars in savings for the average American family on some of the toughest and most important bills they have to pay every month. My Republican friends talk a lot about inflation. But if you want to talk about actually lowering the cost of living for people in this country, My plan does just that. By strengthening the capacity of our economy, while also reduce inflationary pressures over the long run. Here's something else my plan does. It confronts the crisis of extreme weather events that we're seeing all around us and around the world, but just here in America. We see it everywhere. We know it's real. In just the past few weeks, and there's more to come, I've seen the destruction of hurricanes in Louisiana, where winds got up to 100 gusts to 179 miles an hour. The deadly toll from flooding in New York, where 20 inches of rain, in New Jersey, more than 11 inches of rain in some areas. More than 5 million acres of our lands and communities have burned to the ground in wildfires just this year alone. That's more than the size of the entire state of New Jersey burned to the ground. When I was out in California, I flew over some of these areas. In addition, there's a severe drought in the West and the Midwest. There's a blinking code red out there for the nation. We can't wait to act. Extreme weather just last year cost the American public $99 billion in damage. $99 billion in damage last year. And unfortunately, we're likely to break that record this year. And the evidence is overwhelming that every dollar we invest in resilience saves $6 down the road when the next fire doesn't spread as widely or the power station holds up against a storm. We need to rebuild with resilience in mind, so roads are built higher, levees are built made more stronger, transmission lines are better protected, and so much more. You know, I hope we're past debating climate change in this country. Now we have to act. We have to act fast. My plan does that. Let me end with this. This pandemic has been god-awful for so many reasons. The lost lives, instead of over 660,000. The jobs, the businesses lost. The lost time in school for our kids. But it does present us with an opportunity. We can build an economy that gives working people a fair shot this time. We can restore some sanity and fairness to our tax code. We can make the investments that we know are long overdue in this nation. That's exactly what my bipartisan infrastructure plan does. I should say our bipartisan infrastructure plan does. Investments in roads, bridges, highways, clean water in every home and every school, universal broadband, quality, affordable places for families to live. And we can invest in our people, giving our families a little help with their toughest expenses, like daycare, childcare, elder care, prescription drugs, healthcare, preparing the young people to compete against any country in the world with preschool and community college. We can confront this crisis of extreme weather and climate change and not only protect our communities, but create new opportunities, new industries, and new jobs. In short, this is an opportunity to be the nation we know we can be. A nation where all of us, not just those at the top, are getting to share the benefits of a growing economy in the years ahead. Let's not squander this moment trying to preserve an economy that hasn't worked too well for Americans for a long time. Let's not look backward, just trying to rebuild what we had. Let's look forward together as one America, not to build back, but to build back better. Thank you all very much. God bless you all. May God protect our troops. Thank you.
Mr. President, what kind of impact does it have when celebrities like Nicki Minaj share dubious claims?
Hey, give us 45 minutes and we will tell you exactly what you need to do to fill your pipeline with ready to close B2B consulting clients in the next 90 days. We call this a consulting
Yesterday, Haiti's chief public prosecutor asked a judge to charge Prime Minister Ariel Henry in the slaying of President Jovenel Moïse. He also asked officials to bar him from leaving the country. According to the prosecutor, phone records show the Prime Minister had a 7-minute conversation with a key suspect in the killing just hours after the assassination.
Once news of the potential charges broke, Prime Minister Henry decided to fire the prosecutor, Bedford Claude, exposing the infighting in what is left of Haiti's government. English language editor at Haiti Liberté, Kim Ives, joins us to discuss Henry's involvement and charges. Kim, welcome back to the show.
Glad to be here.
So were these recommended charges surprising, or is this where everybody thought the investigation was headed?
Well, it's been brewing for a while. People have been understanding the circumstances as being very suspicious. The fact that Ariel Henry spent the night of the killing at the Hotel Montana, that he had these calls with a fellow called Joseph Felix Badiou, who appears to be the one who actually spoke to the Colombian mercenaries who machine gunned Moïse and told them to pull the trigger after they described him over the phone to Badiou, apparently. So that was about 1 o'clock in the morning. At 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:03 and 4:20 to be precise, Badiou is calling Ariel Henry and having a 7-minute total of 7 minutes of conversation. So everybody has more or less come to the conclusion that at the very least, he had foreknowledge of what was going on, and what was he doing talking to Badiou.
What is the potential motive here for the Prime Minister, if we're speculating, if he is involved? Why, set up the political situation for us. Is there disagreement between the two? Are they politically aligned? Would it be just, seeking more power for oneself?
Well, I think that the authors of this are still hidden. They are deep-pocketed authors because we know that this had to cost millions of dollars, this operation, mobilizing so many people over such a long period. And Ariel Henry had been appointed by Jovenel Moïse just 2 days before his assassination to be the Prime Minister. Now, in the days that have unfolded after this, there's been a real free-for-all in the government for who is going to be in charge. And it started with the Foreign Minister, Claude Joseph, who laid claim when Ariel Henry went AWOL and did not show up to take over the reins of power. But then he laid claim, and there was a brief chest-bumping contest between the two. But it was finally the U.S. government with its allied ambassadors, what's called the core group, which decided Ariel Henry is going to run the show. So now there's basically two dueling coalitions of political parties and civil society groups, which have been offering their blueprints for what a transition would be. And I think in that process, there's these political dynamics are entering into the judicial realm. Basically, on Monday night, we see that Ariel Henry fired not only Bedford Claude, but the Justice Minister, Rockefeller Vincent, and head of the Council of Ministers, a guy called Lou Baris. These are all seen as close to Jovenel Moïse. And so there seems to be some sort of infighting there. Now we see that Bedford Claude has said that Ariel Henry is going to be indicted and can't leave the country. It hasn't been put out in Le Moniteur, the official paper, that at least maybe it's this morning, I don't know, that this order of the Prime Minister has gone through. firing these three. So this is the power struggle, which is all nested in the middle of this political struggle, two different fronts fighting for who's going to run the show in Haiti.
I feel like I need a flow chart, where I want to see who's connected to who and where the power is coming from and who might have been backing who and who's backstabbing who. I mean, this is just such a crazy story with lots of twists and turns. But where was this prosecutor, Bedford Claude, was this prosecutor politically aligned with anyone in particular, or was this like a totally objective, independent prosecutor?
Well, I don't know his full political pedigree, and I know it's very hard to follow. It's very Byzantine, but the point is that for one reason or another, Ariel Henry fired him on Monday after on Friday, it was on Friday, this past Friday, that Bedford Claude invited, in a very deferential and polite way, Ariel Henry to come talk to him, to tell him about these phone calls to the guy who was the trigger man boss. And so was it on the basis of that he kicked him out? It's unclear, but it looks like there is some sort of alignment, or it seems that Ariel Henry wants to get Bedford Claude as well as Rockefeller Vincent, who's the Minister of Justice. Now, you have to realize the whole struggle is for control of the police, and Rockefeller Vincent wrote a note to the police saying, listen, I'm your boss, not anybody else. You have to take orders from me. So there's definitely a fight between Ariel Henry and this sector, both Bedford Claude and Rockefeller Vincent, who again seem to be close to Moïse, were close to Moïse, the assassinated president. And so it's a little unclear who's behind what, and in fact where the U.S. is, even though they sort of signed off, or I should say shoehorned in Ariel Henry into power.
I want to ask about that shoehorning in, because this Haitian prosecutor wouldn't be the only one to have knowledge of this phone call that Henry made with the kind of architect of the assassination. So the U.S. must have been aware of that. We don't know exactly when the U.S. became aware of it. We know that the U.S., as you said, pushed Henry to go into power. There's been speculation that even though Moïse is kind of a right-wing strongman that had been for years doing the bidding of the United States, that he was becoming inconvenient because he was losing control of the country. He was being accused of stealing a whole bunch of money, which had triggered a lot of infighting among the elites, which wasn't useful to U.S. policy on the island. And so, if you connect all of those different dots, what do we think the U.S.'s posture here toward Henry and toward the assassination was?
Well, so far the U.S. hasn't expressed any negative stand towards Henry. They still seem to support him. I haven't heard anything coming from them. And he is a tried and true, tried and tested agent, we could say, of the U.S. In 2004, after the coup d'etat against President Aristide, he sat on the Council of Sages, which basically ushered in or provided the semi-legitimacy veneer to the de facto government of Gerard Latourtou. And then he played a role in a number of governments along the way, both Proval and Michel Martelly. Now I see the New York Times has had a whole thing that this may have links to a feud between Michel Martelly and Ariel Henry, who used to be on good terms, from what I understand. But in short, it's very, very hard to know right now which horse the U.S. will back. I think Ariel Henry, clearly they chose him in this latest struggle he had with Claude Joseph during the 2 weeks following the assassination. My feeling is that if he doesn't work out, I don't see who the next candidate is. It should be said that a crusty old reactionary opportunist guy called Joseph Lambert, who was the head of the Senate, was chosen by the 9 other senators that remain to be the president. And he did a stunt yesterday where there was a lot of gunfire around the parliament and tried to put himself in as president. I don't think the U.S. wants a president. They want to deal with one executive office, that is the prime minister, even though it's the president who's supposed to appoint the prime minister. But I don't think they want both the president and a prime minister. So these are my guesses, my speculation, basically about what posture the U.S. is going to take. They want one strong prime minister. I don't think they want Joseph Lambert. In fact, they kind of warned him not to get involved. And right now, who is going to replace Ariel Henry if he bites the dust? I'm not too sure.
Thank you so much for being with us, Kim Ives.
Thank you.
Well, tomorrow on Rising, HuffPost reporter Arthur Delaney joins to discuss where House Democrats and President Biden disagree on the tax component of his Build Back Better agenda.
And former chair of the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, Greg Jasko, joins us to discuss the push for nuclear energy.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you all right back here tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye.
The Prime Minister of Haiti emerges as a suspect in the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse last July. We have this report.
Haiti's chief public prosecutor has asked the judge overseeing the investigation into the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse to charge Prime Minister Ariel Henry as a suspect and ordered migration services not to let him leave the country. Prosecutor Bedford Claude, in a letter, said phone records showed Henry twice communicated with a key suspect in Moïse's killing on the night of the crime on July 7th. The suspect, a former Justice Ministry official whom Henry has publicly defended, is now on the run. In a letter to the country's migration services, Claude said Henry should be forbidden from leaving the national territory by air, sea, or road due to serious presumption relative to the assassination of the president. A member of the Prime Minister's communications office said it did not have an immediate comment. Haiti's Office of Citizen Protection demanded on Saturday Henry step down and hand himself over to the justice system. Henry retorted on Twitter that he would not be distracted from his work. Moïse was shot dead when assassins stormed his residence in the hills above Port-au-Prince, plunging the impoverished Caribbean country deeper into turmoil and a political vacuum.
Japan warns countries in Southeast Asia of potential terrorist attacks. Tokyo's foreign ministry claims that there is an increased risk of suicide bombings in the region. Japanese citizens are thus being advised to stay away from religious facilities and crowds. The advisory covers the Philippines, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and Myanmar. Though it was not mentioned who would carry out these supposed attacks. The Philippine National Defense Department says that they will validate Tokyo's advisory. As for the armed forces of the Philippines, they say that they haven't received any reports so far of any terrorist threats. They add that the country's current threat level is at moderate. Afghanistan is calling on international donors for more aid. The country's acting foreign minister also called for more assistance from multilateral lenders. This after a majority of their donors have frozen aid to Afghanistan following the Taliban's return to power last month. But the foreign minister says that countries should not politicize their assistance. The international community has already pledged over $1.1 billion in humanitarian assistance for Afghanistan. This includes the Philippines, which gave what it calls a modest financial contribution. Last month, the UN's World Food Program warned that 14 million in Afghanistan could starve if the country does not receive enough aid. U.S. President Joe Biden fails to secure a summit with his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping. According to a report from the Financial Times, Biden made the offer for a face-to-face meeting but was declined. The Chinese leader reportedly insisted that Washington first adopt a softer stance towards Beijing. But a U.S. official says that while Xi did not engage with the idea of a summit, the White House believes it was partly due to concerns over COVID-19. The G20 summit in Italy next month has been floated as a possible venue for a meeting between the two leaders. But Xi has not left China since the COVID-19 outbreak of last year. Between last week's call, Biden and Xi was their first in 7 months. They discussed the need to ensure that competition between the world's two largest economies does not veer towards conflict.
Good enough, right? Good enough, guys. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Guys,
For the win-win.
guys, and I think that's it, guys, and I need to go to sleep. And guys, and I think that's it, guys, and I need to go to sleep. And guys, I think that's it, guys, and I need to go to sleep. Guys, I think that's it, guys. Which phone this thing, guys? Thank you so much, my life and Anicute and Mary Gonzalez Bush for the house also. Thank you so much, guy. And I think that's it for tonight. That's it for today. And Mary Gonzalez, yes, I know, she was there. And I'm going to go to sleep, guys. Good night. I know, good morning for y'all, but good night for me. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. I think I need we have 5 minutes to 11, right? I don't know that. 5 minutes to 11, guys. So let's play 5 minutes. Let's play 5 minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. I'm doing good, Mary. Mary, you're doing good, good. What about you? How you doing? How was every day? A long time don't see you, Mary. Long time don't see, guys. And I think the time is we all busy. We don't have enough time. We're all busy, guys. We're all busy. My life, my insurance, my life. Mary, I said, about to go. So, I mean, that's good. I stay for 5 minutes, right? The 5 minutes is a membership. Thank you, Mary Gonzalez. Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you. See, that's good. I don't leave. Oh, that's good. I don't leave yet. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you for the membership, sister. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much. Melly, you're the best. Thank you, Melly. You're the best.
And virusing! Baka nag-live tayo. Bakit?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Right, 2 more minutes away. 2 more minutes. That's it. 2 more minutes is done. Thank you so much, Marley. Thank you so much, Marley. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the membership, thank you so much, Q. Thank you so much. Yes, else. Huh? Thank you so much, Annie Cute. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Annie Cute. Thank you so much to TV for the member. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys so much, guys. Who's for there? Annie Cute. Where have you been, Annie Cute? Annie Cute just popped up here.
Power up with organic pumpkin smoothies from Smoothie King with 5 choices.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guy, 1 minute, guy. 1 minute to 11. Yep, 1 minute to 11, guy. Thank you so much, guy. Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys never forget about me. And God bless you all. Actually, good morning, Philippines. Good night, USA. Beautiful, my life. Thank you so much, sister. Much love. Guy, good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night. Good night, everybody. Hasta la vista. Yes, guys. Good night, everybody. Yeah, good night, guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the best. Thank you, guys. Thank you, and thank you. Thank you for the membership, Manny Gonzalez, VIP. Thank you so much, TTTV, for the membership. Thank you so much, Q, for the super chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Much love. Yeah, you guys can start it. This video is running limit or no ado. The content identified as suitable for advertising. It may remain PR, but whatever. YouTube think they fun. Guy, good night, guys. Guy, it's good night. It's okay. Everybody can start hitting. Guy, I got 4 people on the house, 4,000 people on the house. Guy, thank you so much, guy. And I appreciate you guys so much. Good night, and may God bless you all. May God bless you all. Guys, okay? Anybody can go? My life, my life. Madam Pro, everybody. Hello, Madam Pro. I'm doing good. What about you, sister Madam Pro? Who's Madam Pro? Modem, I'm sorry, Modem Pro. I need the modem. Modem Pro. Hello, hello. What's going on? What's going on? Show up. Let us know who you are. Modem Pro. Let us know who you are, my friend. Look like a new persona in the house. Don't forget to put your tongue and brew. I am very sad. Why? Why are you very sad? Don't let nothing disturb you. This is not a time for anything. Don't get your blood pressure high. Please. Life is so short this day, guys. Why are you so sad? Why? Modern Pro. Let us know what's going on. What's up? What's up? Help you. What kind of help you need? We don't know if it's a man or if it's a sir. What kind of help you need, sir? What kind of help you need? Talk fast before Melly was at the score. Before my life goal. You in Pakistan, okay. Talk to us. Talk to us. You're in Pakistan, and what is going on there? We know what's going on there. I bet everybody's here what's going on there. You're in Pakistan, okay? What's going on in Pakistan? I know we all hear what happened in Pakistan. Altamar, but my butt, my butt, you late, my butt. You late. You late to start. You late to start. You late to start. You in Pakistan. Subscribe. Okay, done. My new friend. Okay. Thank you. I will get back to you. Okay, you say help me. I am Pakistani. Your country. My country is United States. Thank you for coming out, but thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. You in Pakistan, okay? What's happening now? Everybody's listening to you. Modern Pro. Yeah, but I don't know what happened with your message. Each time you send it, is go to each time you send a message, it's go to spam. I then about my bot send me here. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you for coming. Artana, my boss send me here. Thank you for coming. Appreciate that. So yeah, what happened to Modern Core? What happened with them? I will connect with you also, trust me. You say heavy, you don't say anything else. Hmm? Thank you, my boss sent me here. Thank you so much, Altana. My God sent me here. Thank you, thank you. Arcana Pro. If you connect with me, it's not show here. I'm just check it out. I don't see it. I don't see it yet. Guy, I'm about to go. I'm about to go, guys. It's my life. You still there? If you connect with me, I don't see it, my friend. I hope still, but I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet, my friend. But I don't see it yet, guys. Guys, thank you, guys. Is Number 8. Guys, let's go. Let me go. Yeah, let me turn it off, guys. Try to turn it off, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye, guys. Ciao, ciao. And God bless you all. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.